Yo, welcome back, Lazy here. And if you've seen the last episode, I was playing around with drag slicks as drift tires. So I wanted to try it again, but with an all-wheel drive application. So I chose the Golf R32 Volkswagen. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see how this will go. So let's jump into the build. Okay, so for this build, I want to go try hard. So the first thing I want to do is jump into here and swap out to a V8. I'm going to want as much power as we can get. I'm going to leave it all-wheel drive, and for the boost, I'm going to go with twin turbo. Yep. Jumping into here, I definitely want Forza Aero, and I want the Forza wing as well. Yep. I don't want to change anything else, but we'll jump into here. We'll put the hood on. That looks good. Sweet. Alright, jumping into here, I want to go with drag slicks. Yep. For the tyre size in the front, I want to go up to there. And in the rear, we'll put it in the middle. For the rims, I want to try and keep this as light as possible. So I'm going to go all the way to the end. And where are they? Yep, we'll go with them ones right there. They actually kind of suit the car as well. And I don't want to mess with the rim size. Jumping into here, we can go through and max all this out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Sweet. Now we can jump into here. We'll definitely need a brake upgrade. And we'll slam on drift suspension. Wow, that actually looks really good. The Forza wings ruining it, but that's alright. We'll put on both sway bars. I don't want to cage them, we'll come back and do the weight reduction last. So, going through, and we'll max all this out, as usual. Usually the twin turbo V8 will max out at 1014 horsepower and some like 800, 850-ish foot-pounds. But with this V8, I don't know why, but it only maxes out at 1005 horsepower and 859 foot-pounds. Which is still pretty decent, because this car is fairly light to begin with, and once we put the weight reduction on, it'll be even lighter. So it'll be like 1000 horsepower all-wheel drive go-kart. Yep, jump in. It'll bring it down to 2606. Yep, sold. Awesome. So there's the build done. Now we can jump over and check out what paint options are available. Alright, so for the paint, I don't want to go with anything special. I want to keep it rather generic. So let's have a look through here. I actually really like that silver, so yeah, we'll go with that. That looks really good. I don't want to paint that. For the mirrors, I want to go with a semi-gloss matte black. I don't want it to be carbon or anything. The semi-gloss will match the rest of the trim. Yep, I don't want to paint that. For the rims, I reckon these will look mint in white. That was correct. Wow. And we'll hit it with a tint. Boom. There we go. Awesome, that looks really good. Also, I'll be using sim steering in this video, as I've noticed the drag slicks really like that. So let's jump in and go over the tune. Okay, so I accidentally deleted the video of me putting the tune in, but we'll just go over it anyway. For the tire pressure, I went 15 and 27. I gripped it up a fair bit because I wasn't sure how it was going to react, but that setup there actually seems to be on point. Jumping into the gearing, I didn't change anything with the gearing overall. I just bumped third up to 1.60. Just give us a bit more tire spin and acceleration. Jumping into the alignment, I maxed everything out. Full negative camber front and rear, and full toe out front and rear. I went through and I stiffened up the rear a little bit just to give it a little bit less play. Yep. For the aero, I went 130, 260. I didn't go full speed, but this still made it feel rather light in the corners. Jumping into the brakes, I went with the usual 30, 140. And with the diff split, I went 65, 0, 100, 0. That way, we still had a bit of play so we could steer. And we have a full, pretty much, rear biased. Sweet, so there's the tune done. Now let's jump in and give it a shot on the needle climb. wow, 575,000 isn't too bad, especially on a new setup like this. I was starting to get really bored of Forza, but playing around with these meta setups have actually brought a bit of fun back to it for me. But while we're here, we might as well jump back over to the mainland and hit a couple drift zones and see how they go.
You have arrived at your destination.
Wow, I can't believe I just hit a PB in this VW Golf. Alright, let's see where that put us on the leaderboard. It's got to be pretty far up there. Yep, 415. Let's hit another one.
You have arrived at your destination.
Sweet. So there we go, another PB with the Golf. Let's see the leaderboard and see how far that got us up there. Yep, where is it? 290. Sweet. So a top 500 and a top 300. But yeah, that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and I'll catch you next time. Laters.